What's up guys, that guy is El.P and welcome back to another review. This incredible beauty on wheels is a 2017 Volvo XC60. Looks are subjective, but just look at this thing. Apparently the Swedes are ranked among the top 3 most beautiful people in Europe. Of course, they would build a good looking car, right? There's no angle you look at it and find it sleeping. This is the kind of car you wash by yourself, sit back and admire. Enough said. Let's delve into the details of this midsize SUV, exploring its strengths, weaknesses, and what you need to know before buying a used one, helping you make an informed decision. Let's dive in. Big shout out to Automagnet for providing this car today. They are a Long Valley Arcade. They're a big supporter of El.P. I appreciate them, and you guys should go check out the stock. This is the second generation of the XC60, fully redesigned from its predecessor that looked like this. Still a pretty good looking car for its age. The current XC60 keeps much of the model's core appeal, drawing heavily from the design language of its larger 3-row sibling, the XC90. This shared architecture allows the XC60 to utilize similar powertrains, offering a range of engine options and trim levels. In the luxury midsize SUV market, the XC60 shares the market with the Audi Q5, the BMW X3, the Acura MDX, the Mercedes GLC, and the Porsche Macan. The Volvo comes in 3 trims: Momentum, R Design, and Inscription. The Momentum being the base trim, the R Design is the sportier trim, and the Inscription focuses on luxury. Starting from the back of this Volvo XC60, I like the whole design language of the Volvos during this time period. They were very chiseled, they were very smart looking, they're more compact size, even though I would like to have the big one, but this is a good size for a young family, for a young guy. I know it's just tasty, as I can say. A very nice, subtle but tasty look when you sit on the road. You get your Volvo badging, your chrome-plated skid plate here, real exhaust pipes. Okay, the opening is not real, but there are actual exhaust pipes in there. Mercedes.
This is unacceptable.
You know what? I'm gonna call the police.
Coming back up, it's a handsome car, if I might say. What do you guys think? Tell me in the comments below. The T5 Inception is just what level the car is on the trim board. Opening the boot, you can either use your key fob or you can just use the button there. Same place on the side, you have your reverse camera to help you get close to all those things. Being that it's automatic, you can choose to have it at any level depending on what height you are. If you're a shorter guy and you can't reach, just pull it down, hold the close button for a few seconds, it beeps at you and it's set. It will always go up to that height. Getting here at the back, you get your parcel shelf. You can store it here in the boot, so if you remove it, you can keep it at home or throw it. You get storage on your left hand side. You get 4 tether points so you can strap things down. You get your parcel shelf that you can move up to let you take whatever you want to take. You can just move it back all together to give you more space, here in the boot. You get your ski tunnel or your ski space to load longer items through here. I prefer the whole center seat to drop. So I prefer a 40-40-20 split other than this 40-60 split that's here on this car. On your right hand side, you have buttons to automatically take your seats down. They're spring loaded, so when you press it and hold, they just flop down to give you that much more space. Underneath the first floor, you get this tie down thing to help you put it up there. You have a bit of storage here on the first level of things. You go under that, that's where you have your battery and some small hidden storage, if you may call it that. And that's it for the back. There's not much, but just what's practical or what's needed really.
here at the back. So let's get to the back seat and see what we have there. Getting to the back seat. One thing I like about this is that you have a spot for your belt. So when you take back the seat up, it doesn't catch on the latch. The door doesn't open that wide. So if you have a really bulky child seat, getting it in while you're holding it might be a bit tricky. I wish it opened just that bit to be easier to have child seats here at the back. Getting in. Ooh, that's nice. The leather is so soft, especially on your skin. It feels so good. It feels so good. I like this more of brown leather, especially the dark exterior. It's very tasteful. It gets soft touch materials all the way to the bottom. It's more of plastic, yes, but it's soft touch-ish material. Then you get the same brown leather here with some really massive door handles. If you have key there, they can fit my phone halfway, and it stays. The seat is in my driving position. I'm about 6 foot. I'm about 6 foot tall. I have that much leg space. I have enough head space. The roof does not curve in too aggressive, so it gives me a lot of head wiggle space, which I like. For storage spaces, you have nets on the back of both seats. You have door pockets, which are pretty small. I can't even try fit this there. It's that small. And the center bit, when I drop the armrest, you have your armrest here with some storage there. You open that, more storage to hide whatever sweets or chocolates you have. Then you have your cup holders that pop. Feels like some really good plastic. Getting into the center seat, being that the outer seats are padded more for 2 outer passengers, the third gear here is an extra. You get a pretty big transmission tunnel, so fitting your feet there is tough, especially with a big feet. And if you go beside the other guys, you'll eat some of their leg space. So it's not really ideal for 3 guys here at the back, especially 3 adults here at the back. But it's not so bad being here at the center. You just have to rethink your life choices of agreeing to be, the guy who sits there. You know the word. The only gripe I have for the back seats of this Volvo is the back of the front seat. It just feels hollow. Like, okay, they put some soft touch plastic on it, but can you hear that? It just feels hollow, like a plastic mold that's not filled up fully. So that's the only gripe I have here at the back. Good things that you have vents at the top, at the bottom here, and both outer seats are heated. So that's good. For those really cold mornings, you can warm up your bum as you're being dropped to school or whatever it is really you'll be doing this car early in the morning. For connectivity, you have a 12-volt socket here at the bottom, and that's that. The door handle. I feel it's too close to where my hand is. My arm hits the seat, then is when I have to do some acrobatics to put my fingers in between the door handle, unless I use my left hand all the time to open the door. It feels off, you know? I won't be body checking the door each time I want to open the door. And it's a very weird arm placement. But yeah, it is what it is. Let's get to the front seat. Not the easiest to climb out of. But getting into the front, you can either lock the car with the key in your pocket or unlock it in the same. And it's all 4 doors that you can lock the car and unlock the car with the key in your pocket. So that's a good added feature for entry and exit. Feeling of a cockpit, because I have this really high center console here, and you have the door side holding you. You just feel you in this cocoon. You just feel safe. After all, Volvo is known for safety. It feels nice. The steering wheel is not too big, not too chunky. Everything just looks and feels good. And I really appreciate the open wood veneer that's been put here on the front of the car. The only bit I find a bit off is this center storage bit, which you can clearly see is starting to warp on all the joints. When it was new, I bet it was really cool. For the moving parts, I think I would go for something more durable and just have the open wood on the dash and something different here, if that's an option. But being it's secondhand, you can just buy it and change this for yourself. Have something different here, or redo the wood to make it look
Much better.
generally speaking. It feels really, really nice being here at the front. Everywhere I look is just quality, quality, quality. The dash is leather. The side is still the same materials like the rear to the bottom. No harsh plastics except there. And this speaker grill, it's wood that has been laser cut to fit there. I like the brown color on the seats. It's really good. So for materials, tick. For wear and tear, you get a bit of wrinkles on the outer bolster of the seat, because that's where you move in and out most of the time when you're getting outside of the car. For technology, there's a lot of tech. Your speedometer is digital. You have this sizable screen here, the center that controls most of the things. Even air conditioning has been put there, which I'm not a big fan of. But yeah, you get a bit of buttons here, but just for your track, your volume knob, your hazards, and it's just a few buttons. Nothing too serious. I wish the HVAC controls were separate here at the bottom. But I guess it's the whole look they are going for, and I guess you can live with it. For storage on your door cards, you get a big space for your bottle and more space at the back. You get this, when you pull it back, you get 2 cup holders, 12-volt socket here at the front. You move this small veneer at the and you get a bit more space. Your glove box, same thing, carpeted, sizable. You can put a lot of things in here actually. And you have a top part and it's cooled. So if you put a piece of cake in there, it will keep cool.
Hizo ni story za jaba.
I like the rear view mirror. It's this frameless design that guys are going for right now. It looks really premium. It looks really good. Up top, you have your side visor, and it's on both sides. So they didn't cheap out on that. Then you get this huge panoramic roof that is covered with this light material. So it lets in light during the day. On a really hot day, this makes the car feel really warm. For any Volvo owner with this there, just tell us in the comment below how your experience has been having this there, especially if you live in a warmer country. You open your box and you get a tiny space that fits my phone, maybe 4 phones, and that's just it. You get 2 USB cables and a CD changer to maybe play your young family your old tracks to remember the days. Another thing I've noticed with this is the gear. You have to be very intentional on what gear you want to select. If it's reverse or drive, it clicks in at every level and it's very
Mechanical.
it's not soft in any kind of way. And the start button is this knob that you twist to the right, turn on the car, and when you push your pedal in and twist it all the way, it starts the car. You have your drive modes here at the bottom, your handbrake, and your auto start stop. They're going for a very minimalist kind of look in this car. And I bet for anybody who wants that, you will be pleased with this. Your OCD will thank you. You will really enjoy being in this car. I have the same gripe with the front seat door handle. You have the same design as the back, and at my driving position, I still have to hit my arm all the way to the back of the seat to try and get to open the door, unless I use my thumb or my other hand. But again, we're not here to body check any doors. But yeah, I hope they change this in the newer models. That's the front seat. Let's open the bonnet and see what's underneath there. You get a latch here on the right side of your foot. You pull on that. Give time. This tells you your bonnet open. Then on the right hand side, you get a yellow push lever, and your bonnet opens. The best thing about this is, look at how high that opens to give you so much room to work here at the front of your car. Nice. The engine doesn't take so much space, so you get space again on around the car. Especially if you're a home DIY mechanic, you get so much space here around the car itself to help you work on your car when you're with it. But I like that, how high that opens. It's really good.
The XC60 is offered in a variety of petrol and diesel engines, including mild hybrid options introduced in 2019, designated with the letter B as the B5 or the B6. This car being a T5, it's powered by a turbocharged 2-liter 4-cylinder engine with 250 horsepower and 258 pound-foot of torque. And the T6 has a similar engine, but with turbo and supercharging, giving you 316 horsepower and 295 pound-foot of torque. And the range-topping T8 is a plug-in hybrid that combines the T6 engine with a rear electric motor, giving you 400 horsepower and 472 pound-feet of torque, but with only a small benefit in fuel economy. All models are equipped solely with an 8-speed automatic and all-wheel drive, while the XC60 offers an off-road mode and air suspension that jacks it up by 2 inches. It is mainly a tarmac princess and is not meant for serious off-roading. The XC60 has a strong safety record, earning the IIHS Top Safety Pick for 5 years and the Top Pick Plus for 2 years. Volvo includes everything you'd expect in a car in this class. Every XC60 comes with 7 airbags, including one for the driver's knees, front collision warning, automatic emergency braking, plus lane keep assist, and cruise control with a speed limiter. Reliability reports indicate some recurring issues. Diesel models have experienced problems with diesel particulate filters, the DPF, and turbochargers. Hybrid owners have reported battery and charging system issues, including reduced electric range. Electrical faults such as infotainment system malfunctions and sensor failures have been reported across all variants. You can pause to go through. Safety, tick. Breeze through rush hour, tick. School run in style, tick. Weekend adventures, Yanima road trips, tick. Practicality, tick. Plus a minimalist design, you are going to love this car. However, if you are a potential buyer, especially in the used market, just be aware of potential reliability concerns. I recommend you get a pre-purchase inspection and budget for potential repairs after purchase. And I wish you a good owner's experience, especially in this new year. Happy New Year.
If you've come this far, I really appreciate you. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share with your cool friends. And catch you guys on the next one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share while you're down there.